Ever wonder how to close nearly a deal a day in real estate investing? Click the challenge button throughout this video and subscribe to my free 30-day video series, How I Close Thousands of Deals. Hey there, this is Peter Vekselman. So today I want to talk to you about certain marketing techniques and strategies, that actually do not work all the time, everywhere, for an indefinite period of time. And the fact that that happens, that actually throws many investors off who are kind of experiencing those things. So here's what I'm talking about. There's really two things that control marketing as it relates to the market conditions and what you're doing. And here's what they are. One, quantity. Quantity of inventory you're going after. You know, are you going after with the marketing you're doing after 10 potential houses, or are you going after 1 million potential houses? So quantity controls it. The other thing that controls your marketing is the geographic location. What I mean by that is this. Are you going after, let's say, an area that's 5 miles wide in diameter, or are you going after an area that's 500 miles wide in diameter? These two things control the impact of your marketing. So here's what happens a lot of times. Investors go after a fairly small quantity in a fairly small geographic area. And they, for some reason, you actually may get results up front, and then the results stop. Now, the way I'm explaining it to you, it's very simple to figure it out right now, right? Hey, you've gone after a small quantity in a small area. But a lot of times when you're in the middle of that happening to you, you don't even realize what's happening. So let me give you an example of something we actually do here. There's a certain marketing strategies that we utilize here that it's related to how we make some calls. But we are limited by quantity that we can go after, and we're limited by geography that we go after. So what happens in this marketing technique is every time we start it and we initiate it, we have incredible results. And the shelf life of this marketing technique here for us is really usually only about 30 days. But see, when those 30 days are up and the results are starting to come down, we don't panic. We understand quantity and geographical bounds. So what we do is we actually lay off of the strategy for a while. We let things settle up. We let the people we're going after, the sellers we're going after, kind of forget about us for a little while, what we're doing. And then a couple of months later, we restart that strategy again. So here's my point. There are certain marketing techniques and strategies which I think have no limits and no bounds. For instance, if you're working with bird dogs, I don't think there's a limit on how many bird dogs you can send out there into your marketplace, because you never really know the results they're going to give you. But there are certain marketing techniques and strategies that are not 100% controlled by what it is you're doing. They're controlled by the market. And what it's important to understand is when they stop working as well as they were working, don't panic. Anticipate it. Expect it. Figure out what techniques of marketing you're using. Figure out if what you're doing falls into that limitless category or there is a limit on it. And if there is a limit on it, the way you overcome it is you have to have multiple techniques and strategies for marketing. Meaning when you're utilizing this one and all of a sudden you're utilizing maybe something that's controlled by these two and your time frame is done with it, and now you got to kick back for a little bit, maybe for a couple months, maybe even a little bit longer. During that time, you better have another technique and strategy. And then all you're doing is you're rotating them, and in the end, they become a very fluent marketing strategy and marketing techniques as you're doing that. So figure out your marketing and figure out if it's an endless supply or there's a limited supply. I hope that helps. Hey, you guys know what we do here. We do a ton of deals, and I have a one-on-one coaching program where I coach people just like you to help become very, very successful real estate investors. So if you're a buyer or you know other buyers literally all over the world that are looking for deals in the Georgia market, specifically concentrated towards Atlanta, you need to be on our buyers list. By now, you'll see my email scrolling across the screen. Send me an email. Just say, add me to the buyers list. And on a daily basis, you're going to get some terrific, both ROI and equity-driven deals emailed right directly to you. The other thing, if you're looking to become a successful investor, whether you're brand new, just getting started, or whether you're doing it already and you're looking to be a bigger, more sophisticated, more savvy investor, I know I could help you do that. Again, you could either send me an email to learn more about my one-on-one coaching program, or better yet, right below this video, there's a link, coachingbypeter.com. You can go straight there and learn more about how I could help you become very successful in this industry.